Okay, the first question is, what music magazines do you read and what genre do they fit into?
I read mainly Kerrang and Enemy, and they fit into kind of rock, indie genre.
Okay. Same question.
What?
What music magazines do you read and what genre do they fit into?
Just Kerrang.
Okay. Sophie?
I don't really read music magazines.
Fair enough.
I don't read music magazines either. It's a biased question.
Okay. Next question. What attracts you to buying a magazine?
Mainly just like the content, what's in it, decent bands, free stuff as well, like free posters and stuff.
Okay. Same question.
That's like everything.
What? Is it the same stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I'd say the front cover has to attract me, but I don't really read it. So.
Yeah. And
Exclusive content and free stuff.
yeah. Okay.
Okay. Do you think digital downloads should replace paper magazines?
Personally, no, because I like to have a proper magazine in my hands and read it. I don't really like reading stuff on phone.
Same question.
Yeah, because it makes it quicker. Like you don't have to leave the house or anything to be able to read it.
Same question.
No, because you've got two options. You've got it digitally and on paper, so you've got either.
I think personally I'd say paper's better, but digital is still a good idea.
How important is the price of a magazine to you?
Yeah, quite important. If it's around kind of like £2 a week, that's good for me. That's how much I pay.
Yeah, I mean you don't want a music magazine that's too expensive, otherwise there better be a lot of free stuff.
It don't really bother me. So.
Well, the cheaper the magazine, the better it is, although it all depends on how much content is actually in the magazine itself.
Do you think that buyers should have more input into what is featured in a specific magazine?
Yeah, because they're the ones reading it, and they're the ones who should be able to like decide what they want to read about. So, yeah.
Yeah, it'd make it like you'd be proud to read it because like you've helped design it. What's in it?
Yeah, and no, because you're helping to design it, but then it's not actually their magazine, it's your magazine.
I think the customer has to have some input, but at the same time, it's better if it's done professionally.
What features are essential to you to buy a magazine?
I like reviews, like gig reviews or album reviews, and free stuff as well, free posters.
Like articles about how bands have been getting on and if they've got an upcoming tour.
The design and the front cover with what's included.
Reviews, previews and freebies.
Do you think genres are too generalised?
No, I don't think they are. I think you've kind of got clear differences between different genres.
There are some bands that like cross over, but generally they like stick to one genre.
No, they're all different. They're all different.
I think some are a bit generalised, but most of the time there is significant differences between genres.
What would you change about music magazines?
Personally, I'd kind of give a lot more reviews on kind of up and coming bands. I think as much as they do a lot for new bands, they don't do enough from my like.
Yeah, really they just need to promote bands that don't usually get listened to.
I'd only change the prices of certain ones.
I don't think there's much I've really changed in magazine to magazine.
Do you think there's a stigma attached to people that buy music magazines?
In a way, yeah. I mean, you can be like labelled if you buy a magazine, but personally I'd say no. I think you are who you are. And that's fine.
Yeah, people can judge you depending on what magazine you buy, but it doesn't really bother that many people.
And at the end of the day, it's your choice, not theirs.
Magazine does reflect how you are personally, but at the same time it's none of anybody's business.
Yeah, that's the end.
We have that.